Good morning, Happy Feet. How are you today? Now, I'm going to speak to you about your nanny, or your granny, or your nana. And there's lots of different ways we can say nanny, isn't there? And how amazing our nanny, granny, nana, how amazing they are. What do you do with your nanny? Do you baking, singing, dancing, playing? And I thought it would be really nice if we could make a picture to show them. Now you can take a paper plate and then get lots of crayons. And if your adult has some feathers or some ribbon, and then we can produce a picture just like one of these. Can you see this? There you go. There's one nanny, or granny, or nana. There you go. That's with feathers. Or if you've got a little bit of ribbon or a little bit of wool, how about that one? There's some pictures. You can do some eyes and a nose and a mouth. You can show it to them. Lots of different ways, lots of different colours for their hair, Happy Feet. There you go. And that would be fun to show them, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. And you can get your crayons and your pens. You can have a look. There you go. There's some 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth and some hair. There you go. If you haven't got paper plates, don't worry. Just get some paper and then have a go. Okay, Happy Feet? And now we're going to have a song about our nannies, or our grannies, or our nana. You take care, okay? Bye.
Grandma's song, Grandma's song. It's time for the Grandma song. Sing along. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Let's go visit Grandma. Everybody knows Grandma is the best. She makes the best cookies. She gives the best hugs and makes me smile. I love you, Grandma. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Let's go visit Grandma. Whoa, One time I asked Grandma for help. She helped me out and made me feel so good. Grandma reads stories and sings me songs, and she knows all my favorite toys and things. I love you, Grandma. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Let's go visit Grandma. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Grandma is the best. Let's go visit Grandma. Grandma's song. Grandma's song. I love you, Grandma. Thanks for being so special. Grandma's song.
Hello, Happy Feet. We're talking about grandmothers today, aren't we? Well, just to tell you a Bible story about a lady called Naomi. And Naomi was very sad because she'd come from a long way away with her husband and her 2 sons because there was no food in the land where she lived. And she'd come from Bethlehem, and both her husband and her 2 sons had died, and she was very sad. But she had 2 lovely daughter-in-laws that she looked upon them as her daughters, and they were called Oprah and Ruth. Now, both of the girls, she said, go back to your parents, go back to your mothers and your people, because I'm going to go back to my people. And they cried and they said, no, we love you so much. We want to come with you. Please let us come. And in the end, that Ruth just held on to her and held on to Naomi, and she went with her. And when they got back, there was a very kind relative, it was, of Naomi's husband, and he let Ruth go in the field where he had all his crops were growing, all the wheat and that, all the crops were growing, and she was able to go and collect up any of the grain that was left behind, and she was able to take it back and use it so that they could make flour with it and cook with it, because Naomi and Ruth were quite hungry. And so Boaz was the name of this man, and he was so kind to her, and he fell in love with Ruth, and they ended up getting married and having a lovely little baby boy. And the little boy was called Obed. And Ruth and Naomi, they felt God had cared and looked after them, even though that life had been very hard and difficult for them. They realized that God was watching over them. And Naomi, who hadn't then got any children and hadn't got any grandchildren, this little Obed became her baby to her. It was like a little grandson. And he went on to be the grandfather, Obed did, of King David, a very famous king he was. And so they enjoyed life together.
Thank you, God, for the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything.
I'm going to now put you over onto Alexia, because Alexia loves to go to her grandma's, and her grandma always read her a story. It's a lovely rabbit story, and it's about grandmas. And do you know whose Alexia's grandma is? It's Anna, our Anna, who makes the toast for us. So I'm going to put you on to Alexia now, and then on to Anna.
Hello, children. This is the story we will read today. It is called Grandma Loves Me. I hope you enjoy it. This is my grandma and this is me. When I go visit my grandma, I run up the path to her house and she scoops me up for a big cuddly hug. Grandma always joins in with my games. She teaches me all the names of the flowers and picks them to take them home. When I go to sleep, my grandma reads me a story. When I go home the next morning, my grandma always gives me a present to take home with me. This was the story, everyone. I hope you enjoy your day and enjoyed the story. Bye!
Good morning. Hi, my baby's happy feet, darling. This is the time after the story, after Rose sing the song, after Katie did something else for you. And for you, it's ready the toast time. I'm glad you receiving my toast and you happy. Okay, have a good day, good Friday and a good weekend with your family, my baby. Thank you, I'll see you soon.
I'm excited 'cause I'm going
in the water, and I will hold my grandma's hand. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? Maybe we'll watch a movie and pop popcorn for a snack. Maybe we'll make up stories and she'll carry me on her back. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? Maybe she'll read me jokes and riddles and we'll laugh and laugh all day. Doesn't matter what we do, we have fun, fun every day. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? I can show Grandma all my silly faces. She will tell me stories about her life and different places. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. I'm excited 'cause I'm going to Grandma's house today. What are we going